Hey everybody, what's going on? I had put that cooking video up today, and this is the camera that I use for all my cooking videos. This is a Casio Excellent. And believe it or not, this was actually branded with a YouTube sticker on it when I bought it. This camera was, I want to say it was almost $200. The camera I have, this is a lot of things that people don't talk about, is the cameras they use to film videos. I don't have a problem with that, I'll talk about it. My very first camera, which was over the top awesome, was a Nikon Coolpix. But the problem with the Coolpix was you had to put 2 AA batteries in it, and you could possibly get 2 videos out and your batteries were dead. So you were constantly changing the batteries, and when you started doing a video, I can't tell you how many times it just cut off in the middle of the video. It's so frustrating, so aggravating. So I was buying like packages of batteries like this big, and whenever I do a video, I would put 2 brand new batteries in there and take the other ones and put them in a basket and use them for like clocks and stuff. This one, what I liked about this one, and kind of what drew me to it, I bought it at Staples. I hate Staples. I was in Staples the other day, and I had to pick up printer paper because I was printing up application for a new handgun permit. And New Jersey, we won't get into the hoop jumping, but when I was walking in, the sign had a huge thing of printer paper, and it said, "Wow, $3." And I looked at it, I was like, wow, $3 for that big package. And when I got to the counter, the girl's like, "Oh, that'll be $6.41. I'm like, "But wow, it says over there $3." She goes, "Yeah, that's after your mail-in rebate." I think that's wrong. It should say, "Wow, $3 after your $3 rebate that you gotta put in an envelope and mail to the company. You may get it back in, like, I don't know, 6 months." But that's neither here nor there. The camera itself, it has a nickel cadmium battery in there. Just pops out. So you have a charger. So whenever I'd put a video up, I just would slip the it's actually unplugged, that's why it's not lit up. I slipped the battery in there, and I know I'd always have a full charge, which was fantastic. But the problem is, this one has horrible sound. Horrible sound. When I make videos, I basically have to shout, and I hate shouting. And the thing about it is, sometimes I forget. I start off shouting, and then I start talking like normal, and it doesn't pick up the voice. But as far as doing still pictures, this is an awesome camera for stills. I mean, you have your choices here: sports, portraits, even up here, fireworks, food. You know, it is a good camera, but just the microphone's horrible. And maybe I got a lemon, who knows. And then I bought a Canon, I don't even remember what it was. I bought it on eBay. I paid $100 for it. It was a $350 camera, and it didn't work from the day I bought it. And it said I had to keep loading the drivers. So I went out and I spent an additional $35 to get a CD to get the drivers to work. And it was a horror show with the guy on eBay. And I usually never have any problems with people on eBay. This guy was just a real douchebag. And he knew the camera was broken when he sold it to me. He said maybe it was a floor model, so it may have some cosmetic problems. This thing looked like it was dropped off a motorcycle. It had scratches all over it and dents. I mean, I've had this camera for maybe 3 years, and I've been doing videos with it, and you don't see like crushes in the outer frame of the camera. But it's a cool camera. It's nice for a vacation for taking pictures. But if you're gonna do videos with it, you know, you have to hook it up to your computer and you have to narrate with it, and then people will understand what you're saying. But the new camera that I have is a Samsung HD camera. I don't even know what the model number is, and it's a great camera. The sound is great, but it breaks your files into multiple files. If I make a video for more than 15 minutes, or 13 minutes, I think it is. It splits it into 2 files. This one, when you do the editing software, I'm done in 5 minutes. This one that I'm filming this on now, it's also an underwater camera too, which is cool, but I don't really film anything underwater, so that was just, I don't know. When I try and do editing on this camera, the one that we're watching now, it could literally take 3.5 hours to convert the video files from the camera to the computer, and if you want to edit it, you're looking at about 5 hours, which is ridiculous. This one, I'm done in 5 minutes. That's why you see some of that fancy editing in there. This is where it all started out, man. Me doing videos on a towel. I've been doing videos now for 5 or 6 years, I think, and posting them. But I switched channels, and for whatever reasons I did what I did, and that's all that I did. But a lot of people followed me from channel to channel, and a lot of people ended up watching the videos now. So I wanted to share. There's no big secret to doing videos. You don't have to have all this high-tech gadgetry, but it makes it nicer. It makes the videos more enjoyable for people. I think in hindsight, before I bought the Samsung that we're filming this on now, I should have dropped an extra $150 and bought the Canon, because the Canon is it's just a better camera, and it takes better videos, but basically you have to be a space alien to figure out how to make it work. I played with one a couple times, and I was just like, I can't work this thing. And the editing software was just, I don't know. I think you needed a special ring or something to make it work. But this isn't a bad camera. But when they stamped it as a YouTube camera, absolutely not. That's not what it's good for. It's a great camera for vacation pictures. But what I did notice about it is, when you're zooming into something, I don't know if you'll pick it up on this. As you're zooming, you see how clear it gets? But once it locks in the target that you want to film, look how blurry it is. So while the lens is moving, it gets crisp and sharp. But when it stops, it's always blurry. And I say to myself, maybe it's because the lens is dirty. So I'll polish the lens. And same problem, it's blurry. But while it's moving, it's not blurry. Go figure. But it does take great stills, and it is a good camera. And you don't have to buy the batteries. But the drag is, it's got a big goofy cord that you have to keep taking out and plugging in, and if it gets wet, you're screwed. And if you drop it, you're screwed. Just a great little camera for vacation. I like to always have a camera on me to snap a picture. You never know if you're going to see something really groundbreaking, but I haven't really seen anything groundbreaking in my lifetime where I could use the camera on, but who knows? I'm ready. So I figured I'd share that with you. If you want to get into YouTube, all you need is a towel, baby. A towel, a camera, and a good tripod. The new tripod really works out great, so I thought I'd share it with you. I don't know if there's any interest in it. A lot of people don't talk about the cameras they use. This is the camera that I use for all the cooking videos, because it's easy to edit, and I can get it done really quick, but the sound blows on it. Later, guys.